Hi everyone. I'll be starting in just a few minutes. I'm by myself again this week, and hopefully I won't have the technical problems I had at last week's podcast. I'll explain what happened once we actually get started. But yeah, we're gonna get that title changed here in just a minute, and we should be ready to go. So hopefully everything goes well. Thanks, guys. Alright, hi everyone. Sorry to get started a little bit late. I hope everybody can see. If you can't, please let me know. We're kind of running a little weird this morning. And personally, my video isn't loading, and I'm not really sure why that is at all. So if there's anything wrong, please let me know. I will try to fix it. But in the meantime, I'm Kelsey. I am the writer and game designer for Wild Season. It's a life simulation game we're hoping is going to come out later this year. And we've been doing this Harvest Moon Let's Play for the last couple of weeks that I've done all on my own, even though I don't know how to use technology whatsoever. Usually my boss is with me. He went over to Europe for Gamescom, and he actually has some family in England and Spain, so he's just going ahead and visiting them. So, yep, by myself, but hopefully it will be good. So I'm just going to make sure the game works here. Gonna go to black, and then it should pop up. Oh, wow. Okay, it decided to shut itself off for some reason. Oh, no, it didn't. Just kidding. I don't know what it was doing. Alright. Let's see if... Oh, don't need a mouse there. Alright, let's see if I actually remember how to do this. Okay, well, running helps. So we're in Summer 7? And I'm not really sure what we're doing other than having crops and such, but I do know that we got an actually good watering can, so I'm really excited because I suck at watering. So maybe I can actually get through our day a little bit quicker and actually get stuff accomplished. That would be something that would be very new, actually. Never do that. Okay, it's okay. Oh, it would help to have water, yes. But for anybody who tuned into the podcast last week, I apologize for all of the technical issues. It ends up that somebody actually crashed into a power pole in my neighborhood and took out all the electricity for like an hour and a half. It was not a fun time. I was not very happy about it. Actually, I was quite embarrassed about it. I was like, oh no. But, it'll be okay now. And, actually, we are not going to have a podcast tomorrow. I have something I need to do that unfortunately cannot be moved. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that, but, seeing how it went last week, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we won't have somebody crash into anything again. That would be nice. But here's our chickens. They're named after food. Well, not food, but times that you eat. There's breakfast, there's lunch, there's dinner. And I think we have Tasty, which doesn't really go with that motif, but he just kind of summarizes all of them, I think. But, feed them. Feed. Okay, so we got the power berry from the harvest goddess. I'm trying to remember what we've actually done. Oh, I need to brush the horse. Harvest Moon games have so many things you actually have to remember. And oh yay! We actually have true moderation! I'm so excited for everybody and everything. Okay. There is no need to water our horse. Oh, sorry, my cat Cat's food is up by my computer. It's not a very good system, but the dog will eat it otherwise. There you go. Go over. There you go. Thank you. Cat, go away. Alright. So, we've been kind of going for Mary, but we don't really have a black... We don't have anything past a black heart on her. I can't even speak today. So, if we really want to change that, we can change that, but I think we've given her enough stuff that she's well ahead of everybody else. I did not know. Get her a flower there. And get my cat off of here. Help a lot. And yeah. We got some corn planted. Got some tomatoes, I think. Got all sorts of things. Mary does not work at the blacksmith shop. Please actually run. Thank you. You're closed. Of course you're closed. Maybe... Oh, and of course you're closed. Okay, fine. You know what? Somebody else is getting my flower. Go stalk other people. Is there like a festival or something? The chicken festival is today! I totally forgot! We ended on the chicken festival! Wow, okay, that's how stressful and busy my week has been, is I've just totally forgotten about what we're even doing. Writing like 4,000 words a day for a video game just really makes you not remember things at all. No. If you're going to enter, you may as well win. Well, Doug, our chicken probably sucks, and so do I, so we're not gonna win. It's actually gonna be terrible. I'm sorry. Good luck! Thanks, Duke, you know I'm gonna lose. The chickens are so cute! At least you've said something that's true. Is your chicken strong, Galen? No. No. Very weak. Let's do it. Whatever. Oh wow, they actually made portraits for him in this one. Okay. Dinner is ours. Sarge is the other one. This might end quickly. Alright. Let's hope this works out. Okay. It's your job to root for the chickens by pressing the A button. Alright, I can do that. Use it when your chicken looks like it needs help. The object is to drive the other chickens out of the ring. Great. What they're now demonstrating is something that probably will not happen for us. If your rival chicken is in front of you, it will get scared and run away. Do a good job of rooting for your chicken and you'll be victorious. However, be careful not to run on your own, or it's going to do exactly what's going to happen. The chicken falls out of the ring. Yeah, okay. Sure, I get it. Why not? Is that chicken actually green? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you. Wait, I'm so confused. Okay, that makes more sense. Wait. I won? Okay. Dinner? You might actually be good. We might not eat you anymore. Okay, okay. Dinner versus Junior. Can we win twice? Maybe? Maybe? Okay. Oh, that's a gold chicken. I don't want to fight a gold chicken. No, I don't need an explanation. Oh, these are the semifinals already? Okay. Have they made this easier from Back to Nature or something? This is not how this usually goes at all. Oh! What are you doing? Dinner! Dinner! Scare it! Go! Go! No, Dinner! Bad! Bad chicken! You're supposed to actually work! No! No! Was Back to Nature really easy, some random? Cause it was always really, really hard for me. Maybe I sucked at it. Like I'm sucking at this right now, even though I'm confused. You'd argue that it's easier? Okay, well... Maybe I just suck at these things. I'm not surprised. I'm also really terrible at the throwing contests for, oh, he went off on his own. Oh, good. But yeah, I'm terrible at the tomato throwing contest, too. So, I don't know. Oh, because your chicken got 10 hearts at some point. Yeah, our chickens are really angry at us. Okay, I somehow got to the finals. I don't know how, but Dinner versus, Lionin? Sure, you can name him that. He's gray. I wish we could have different colored chickens. Why do we always have to have white ones? They obviously put different colored ones in the game. We never get anything cool, guys. Never get anything cool. Okay. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh! No, 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 no! No, no, no! Oh, fall first! Oh god! Oh good! Good! Good job! Proud of you! Thank you, Gray Chicken, that has a weird name. And we won! I love how we actually saved this for next time, because we thought I was going to lose so horribly that it would be a great start, and I somehow won. Okay, well, I guess I got something for this. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be sounding so confused, but I am. I'm really confused. Congratulations on winning. I've never seen such a strong chicken. Thanks again for the great set of bouts. That's some pretty half-hearted cheering. Bring the chicken back to your house for you. So, is the prize for this them laying gold eggs, or am I crazy? Apparently it has been longer than I thought, or I've just never won, so I just have no idea. Even that chicken's face looked fierce. That's... yeah, I guess it did. Chickens can be kind of fierce. Wait, you knew it was strongest when the eggs it lays? You haven't even been getting my eggs for that long, Doug. I'm just gonna talk to everybody. Why not? That was fantastic. How did you train your chickens to be so fierce? I apparently did illegal things. Okay. Congratulations! Now your chicken may start laying golden eggs. Okay, that just answered that question for me. Good job! That was fun to watch. Don't even know what kind of voice I was doing there. Yeah, Dinner was particularly strong. Okay. Well, this was a very, very poor turnout for what it could have been. And for some reason, the character doesn't want to play. Push-ups, sit-ups, and lots of steroids. Yep, that's pretty much what it was. That was fun. Now back to work. Okay, it's 6 p.m. Do we really have anything to do? I guess I can go gather stuff really quick. I don't know. I don't know anything. I never know what to do on festival days. I want to pick you up. It will be okay. Yeah, it's gonna take me like 45 minutes to actually get the controls, about another 50 minutes to actually master them, and then we'll be done. So, that will just be how it's gonna go every week. Even though, for some reason, my keyboard isn't really wanting to, make him run. And I don't know if that's because my keyboard's finally losing battery. I mean, it should be, by all accounts, to be completely honest. I haven't replaced the battery since I got this thing. It's pretty cheap. So that might be a thing that might have to happen during the middle of this. Gonna sell some stuff while it's totally dark and this owl hoots a lot. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Can't sell you. Do you guys know what game you actually been able to start like selling flowers? Because that was like one of the best things that happened. I don't know why you couldn't sell flowers in other games. I mean, flowers are profitable, right? People buy flowers all the time. Not like individually cut ones, unless you... I guess you could buy like a rose though. I don't know. You can't grow roses in these games. I always like doing sunflowers though. Those are always fun. No, I don't need to brush the crops, thank you. Don't know what I'm doing. Ah. At least this is not taking until like 3 p.m. anymore. I'm a pretty big fan of that, actually. It means that things can actually happen. And I know that we're giving flour to the red guy because we can. Sorry, villagers, you're gonna hate me now. Ah, do it all! I'm still very confused that our chicken won. You know, I should have known that the chicken festival was yesterday because there was only 3 chickens in that coop and there was 4 eggs. And I was really confused and I fed 4 and I was like, okay, whatever, game. I should actually think about these things sometimes. You know, for the sake of everyone. But I guess it might be funny to see how silly I am and everything. I haven't been getting much sleep either. It's like, I get up, I write more words than any person should ever write. And then I play Animal Crossing. And then I just stay up and stare at the ceiling all night. Oh, and I apparently drop eggs. Actually, that's a thing I also do. I don't know what's up with my keyboard. And I did not see any gold egg there. Dinner. What's wrong with you? I would like the gold egg, thanks. If you're closed, I swear to God. Some random, no, I don't, there was actually all white normal eggs. I really don't know how to explain that. I thought it was the golden, I thought that's what it did, and it was gone. Maybe when it reaches 10 hearts, yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. We'll see tomorrow. Maybe he's just delayed. Maybe he just doesn't understand what's going on yet. Okay, oh my gosh, there we go. It is okay, you can actually brush this horse. It's a thing that can happen. Did you not have a heart? I did not see no heart on you, sir. Are you angry that I poured water all over you? Well, fine. I'm gonna use a code to make you love me anyway. Because we're not gonna keep you at this rate. Okay. Guys, I think there's something wrong with my keyboard. Give me just one moment here. I'm not gonna go get new batteries, I'm just gonna actually use my laptop instead of my other thing. Okay, let's see if this goes any better at all now. Yep, I think that my Bluetooth keyboard is done. I think it doesn't like me anymore. Oh, we already have a flower. Just kidding. Just kidding. We'll go see Mary. Oh, I also have to check how much money I have because I really, really want to buy a cow. That's like my new life goal. And maybe it'll happen. This time. I have an hour and 40 minutes left of playing. Surely I can buy some sort of cow at some sort of point. And not whistle at the door. Alright. Some random, I forgot that you were here. What happened last week? We decided that we were in fact going for Mary. And, we got a silver watering can. So as you can see, watering has gone much easier in our lives. And I can actually do things now. Oh, it's closed on Tuesdays. I forgot about that. What else happened? We got to summer finally. Hey, that's a thing that hadn't happened before. And I thought I had money for a cow, and then I didn't have money for a cow, and then I cried. And we got to the chicken festival that I apparently just did. So honestly, I'm not sure what we accomplished other than that. Oh, I want to buy this. I don't care that it's useless, according to everybody. I want it. You can apparently have one in the mountains too, which is awesome. I want to have one in the mountains, man. But yeah, I've never actually played this. Last Wednesday was the podcast that failed. I got through the characters kind of, sort of, and then some drunk guy ran into a pole and knocked out all the electricity in my neighborhood for like an hour and a half. So it ended in flames. Like, flames might as well have just combusted. It was rather embarrassing. I was really upset about it, even though there was nothing I could have done. I had to have Luca explain, and I'm sure most people left at that point and just thought that I was terrible. That's probably why, like, nobody else is commenting right now, because they all probably think I'm terrible. But, that's okay. Whatever. I'm not terrible. I didn't ask that guy to get drunk. I didn't ask him to be a jerk. But, yeah, I've never actually had something like that happen before. He was fine, so that's good. At least nobody got really hurt. From what I understand, he didn't really get all that hurt, which actually makes the whole thing a little bit more confusing. Not that I wanted him to get hurt. But, yeah. Oh my gosh, that happened to you at an ice cream store? Did all of your guys' freezers shut down? Because that would be bad. I know some of the stores I've worked at have had, like, backup generators. Yeah, Zach, I'm talking to you. But I certainly have worked at some others that hadn't. But I don't think I've ever had the electricity go out. The only place I did was when I worked at Lowe's for, like, a month. And lightning struck the building. And, the lights went out and there was a backup generator, but it was really scary when the lights hit the building, cause the lightning hit the building, because it was like probably the loudest noise I've heard in my life. But the freezer and the cashier, oh yeah, I'm sure everything went off. I've been to Cold Stone before, kind of. This guy gave me ice cream I didn't like, so he had to give me different ice cream. I usually don't go up and be like, yeah, I don't like this, but it was really terrible. Like, I didn't think ice cream could be terrible. Oh, we forgot to buy feed! Crap! It is so close now. Yeah, the Cold Stone, yeah, I don't think he actually mixed stuff into mine. But I like stuff mixed in. I had a blizzard the other day and forgot how mediocre that actually is as an experience. But I do like the places that give you the normal ice cream, but oh yeah, I'm sure it melts even faster. I'm sure that was terrible. I'm sorry that was a thing that occurred. Actually, there's been a lot of like power outages due to accidents around here lately. The town that I live nearby, it's called Bee Caves, and there was 2 trucks that collided and went off the road and took out the power line. And all the businesses there didn't have electricity for like 2 hours. And I was in North Austin at the time, so I didn't realize it happened until I went into a PetSmart to get food for my cat. And they were like, yeah, the registers will be up in just a minute. I was like, oh, okay. And then I had to end up watching adopted cats be adorable for like an hour while I waited for the registers to get back up. And I cried because I would have really liked to get another cat, but I can't. The cat's kind of a loner and already kind of hates the dog that's here. So, oh my gosh, these are actually harvestable. Oh my goodness. We're gonna make money, guys! I'm so excited. Please, some random. I don't know who else is watching. I haven't actually looked. It's okay. Some random. You and I can have a party. I'm cool with that. It'll be just you and me. It'll be great. Oro hasn't been on in a couple of weeks, and I'm really confused. I'm afraid Oro died. I actually had a thought about that the other day. I was really sad. But he mods and stuff so much, I'm sure. He kept wanting to mod for this, and I have a feeling that we never said anything. Oro was just like, okay, never mind, and left, and now I'm sad. But it's okay. Whatever. I'm sure nobody else is here because podcast was so... The podcast, like, the week before went so well, too, even though I was by myself, and that's the sad thing, and I actually made, like, all of these cards for it and everything, and, I was, like, really happy. Yes, I know, all of you hate me. All of you absolutely hate me. Yes. Because we were doing, like, questions about stuff, and I was really excited about it, and it all failed. It just failed. But it'll be okay. Yeah, drinking and driving is just not a fun time. Oh, there's another egg. There's another egg. I need it. I need to buy my cow. I need to buy my cow. So no gold egg again, though I'm sure Denner is angry at me right now, because he hates me. Did I get this? Okay. I'm gonna go get a flower, then I'm gonna go brush our horse, then I'm gonna go buy some damn chicken feed. Yeah, some random, what if that happens to you and then I'm all alone? And by that I mean I would be very sad because then you'd have to sit in the dark for an hour and a half like I did. I played Animal Crossing. Dinner is exhausted. Thank you, some random. Thank you so much. I need that. Need that. Just so sad. So alone. But I have you. That's what's important. And I have some chicken feed that I'm gonna buy right now so our chickens don't become sick again and I don't have to buy a bunch of stupid medicine and then not have money for my cow. Did the pole jump in front of you? Yeah, no, the guy was drunk and decided that that's what he was gonna do with his life, was run into a pole. And our, like, okay, so the neighborhood that I live in, actually, like, all the houses have at least 2 acres. So, like, it's wide space. And it's just, like, he just so happened to just run right into a pole. Like, how it wasn't a tree, I don't know. And, you know, I would have more sympathy for this person if, they weren't drunk. But from what I understand, they were. Because I heard sirens later and stuff, and I went over. Because I'm nosy. And, oh, we need to go get the flower. And so, yeah. Feed the chickens when I get back. Please remind me to feed the chickens. I cannot be trusted. Not be trusted with these things. I just get talking about electric poles, and then suddenly... Okay, it's okay. Have the flower. There we go. My laptop keyboard isn't exactly great either. Man, it's just like one technical thing after another. I guess I'd rather have my keyboard be... Dang it. Just when I finally got used to my other keyboard in this. Okay, I'm gonna go actually buy flour, but first I'm gonna talk to you because I want to. Today I'm going shopping, both for me and the doctor. Wow. Oh yeah, that's a good question. What version of Wild Season do people want to buy? I know when I didn't work for Quickfire yet, I wanted it really bad for the Vita. And now I'm almost positive that after this is done, I'm never gonna want to play it. I'm probably gonna be the one testing it. So I'm probably gonna be sick of it. But some random, which one do you want? And Amp Slayer and anybody else who's watching and wants to make me feel special. Vita! Vita! I love my Vita, guys! I'm sorry nobody else likes their Vita. I like my Vita. It has Persona 4 Golden and all, like, now all of the Arlen trilogy of the Atelier games, and honestly, that's all I need! I know that's not the case for everybody else, but whatever. Oh, and Disgaea 4 came out the other day. I haven't actually played it yet, but I bought it, and I'm like really excited about it, but I've had no time to play anything. Some random, I'm so happy you want to get it for the Vita. I think that it would actually be really great on the Vita. Obviously we're doing Ouya and Steam first, so PC first. PC, I think it's actually going to be PC, Linux, and Mac when it comes out. Don't quote me. I don't know technical stuff. I'm just told to write and look over art and stuff. But, we want to do Vita because, I mean, first of all, from what I understand from articles that I've, seen. Wow, I haven't written any articles. Man, all I think about is writing. But I understand that it's really easy to port to the Vita, so hopefully that would be our next course of action. But oh my gosh, you started Persona 3 Portable the other day? Okay, the Persona series is like my favorite series. I've played P3P like, oh gosh, at least 3 times. Yeah, some random. It could be kind of hard, especially if it's your first Shin Megami Tensei game. I don't know if it is, but that's how a lot of people nowadays are being introduced to the series. My best bet for you getting past... Do you know what monster it is? I might remember the names of monsters. Is it one of the Full Moon monsters, or is it one of the Tartarus monsters? Questions. But until this feed actually gets up to that. I played FES like twice, and the original Persona 3 once. The Interpreted Night. Yeah, that's definitely one of the Tartarus ones. Have you looked up anything online about him? Does he have like any actual weaknesses? If you started the other day, you're probably still with Junpei and Yukari, right? Yeah, Persona 4, I would definitely say, I think Persona 4 honestly was a better game technically. Now, which one's my actual favorite depends on which one I played most recently, which in this case is Golden, so Persona 4 is my favorite right now. But, yeah, Persona 4 gameplay-wise, I mean, definitely minimized on some things. Now, if you play the girl version of Portable, I'm not sure which protagonist you're playing as, but they did add a lot of things. One of my favorite things that they added is that all of your party members are now social links, which was one of my favorite changes in Persona 4 because I felt like that made so much more sense. Of course, then that makes it that you don't really make friends with other people, while I think that Persona 4 actually leveled that out fairly well. Well, Persona 3 Portable, the girl version, didn't. But I don't know. I just love those games. That's, the social link system's actually kind of what the relationship system's gonna be like in, Wild Season, but I'm honestly making the scenes even more detailed, so hopefully that will be good. I think it will be good. It's kind of what I've wanted in a kind of Harvest Moon-like game for quite some time. So that's one of the reasons why I'm writing so much every day. I want to get it done and make it really good, but I'm also one person, so of course that's a lot of hours and a lot of writing for me. Okay, yeah, it's your first time with Persona 3. Are you playing as boy or girl? Because honestly, playing as a guy your first time is a bit better. Because the girl version, since it came out so long after the game had been out, it assumes you know certain things, I think. But, I mean, I think whichever one you went with is pretty good. I forgot to, plant our crops yesterday, because I was too busy talking about Persona. I could sit and talk about Persona all day, actually. But I won't do that. I'll focus. Maybe. Who am I kidding? I won't focus. I never focus. Do I have a hoe? It looks like I don't have a hoe. Oh, good. Do I want my hammer? Why not? Why would I not want my hammer? Got some more onions. I'm gonna plant some of those. Oh, just kidding! Apparently I'm planting them right now. In other news, Kelsey Lang is an idiot. That's about right. Yes, character. Just keep doing what you do. Whatever. I'm over it. I'm done. Also, no. I have concluded that Dinner, in fact, does not want to lay golden eggs. Dinner is angry. Dinner does not like me. We will not get a cow anytime soon. Just want a cow. Thanks, I'm random. That makes me feel so much better. Yep, I am an idiot. Whatever. I'm sure an idiot's what everybody wants to be writing a game. But, you know. It might be good. I want it to be good. I'm gonna make it good. But right now, I'm gonna get a flower for Mary. This is gonna become really repetitive until we get our cow, and then I'm probably just gonna sit and want to be with the cow. Forever. And ever. And ever. Ah! That in! Go down! I have a farm and I want to harvest in it, but nothing's grown, so I'm gonna go take... Oh, my music ended. Oh well. I'm gonna go give Mary a flower, and then she is going to fall in love with me, because that's how it works, you just give people flowers. Oh, hooray, Mary. Man. It's been so long since I've used my keyboard, like my laptop keyboard for anything, and I'm not a fan. Yes, I do sing often, but mostly just, stupid songs like the one you just heard. I'm not very good. I apologize. But, you know, it helps pass the time. Makes me feel a little less stupid about everything in the world. But, oh well. Oh no. I'm gonna go give this to him. You are going to really like this. Alright. Don't know what else to do. Did I? Okay, well. Gotta go sell that. How much money do I have? Am I gonna finally be able to buy a cow? No, they're so expensive! Like, I forgot how expensive they were. Apparently I haven't played Back to Nature in a while. Or else they marked up the price in this, which is bullshit. Just want my cow. I just want to milk it. Maybe I should go ahead and buy a milker, though. You know what? Yeah. That'll make me feel better. That'll make me feel like I'm halfway there. Even though, isn't it a calf for a while? Fine! You know what? Be closed. Whatever. I don't care. I don't need it anyway. I think I got Back to Nature for $5 on the Vita too. Yeah, that's like the past 2 or 3 times I've started it up. I've wanted to play it on the Vita. I did buy like the girl and boy version that was like the PSP one because I really wanted to play as a girl because I never played like the cute one before. And apparently the game ends after you get pregnant because girls can't work on farms after they're pregnant. They have to take care of a family. Gender! So I was like, screw that. I mean, I was about to get married to Cliff and everything when I figured that out. And I was like, well, never playing this again. So then I was really excited when the PlayStation 1 games finally came to the Vita. And I was able to transfer that over. Hey, look, they're clouds that are really, really weird. Good job, game. But, yeah, I definitely, that was like the first one, the first PS1 game I bought when I had a PSP. Because they all worked on the PSP. But the games I really wanted on the Vita are the Spyro games. And there was like this 2-day gap where they were accidentally available, but I thought they were available forever, so I only put Ripto's Rage on there. And apparently they weren't, and I don't have Year of the Dragon on there now, and I'm really ticked. I actually 100%ed Ripto's Rage. That's like the 4th time I've done that. I love those games. Did I brush the horse today? Did I make him a happy camper? Does he love us? I don't know. But oh! You did not feel that! That did not happen. Should just get away from anything and everything while I'm changing things. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. Whatever. We're gonna get through it. You know what? We're gonna get mostly through summer in the next hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, it is actually. That's where it was first available, and the PSP, can actually run like, gosh, I think it's like 90% of PS1 games just from the onset. At least by the time I got a PSP, like, it was all working just fine. Oh good, it's raining. I do want a vase. I do, Juan. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. Do I want vase? Do I want cow? Do I even have enough for a vase? I don't think I have enough for a vase. He'll come back. Maybe. Well, cow is always there. But I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna not buy. I'm gonna not buy. Okay. Nobody's stopping me. Okay. Fine, Juan. Whatever. You can come back with it later. Don't need your crap. Oh, good. Oh no, I don't want to brush you. Just want to do stuff. But going back to that, yes, it is available on the PS3. I don't think I ever played it on the PS3 though. Juan apparently dresses like that. Don't know anybody else. Does. I don't. Yeah, well, from what I understand, Japanese and the Chinese are not exactly fans of each other. When I was in Japan for the brief month that I was there when I was supposed to be there for a year, I heard a lot of people tell jokes about Chinese people. It was actually a little uncomfortable. But you'll notice actually in like, if I can get a tomato out, in anime and stuff, if anybody's Chinese, they'll make them like very, very obviously Chinese. And then you'll notice that just, at least from what I've seen, nobody is Korean at all. So that's interesting too to note. I just want you. I don't want to do that to you. I'm really happy that hammers don't do anything to crops. Oh, keyboard. That's laptop keyboard. I don't really like you. Don't want to be a part of you. Alright. Gonna get this. There's no music for me to sing to, and I want to sing the music. Oh well. Hey guys, guess what? You have food. I'm gonna collect your eggs. We're gonna buy a cow together. It's gonna be great. I think everybody said they wanted the cow to be named Steak. I think we're going with a... I don't know what song that is. That's a good question. It's my happy person song. It's my I'm so sorry that there's not music song. I don't know. Sing a song about rain. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Wow, I haven't heard that one in like who knows how long. I don't even know if that's the melody to it. Shit. Ah. Okay. Gonna go get Mary a flower, then we're gonna give it to her. That could be a song. Why not? And the rain's really depressing in this game. I don't know why. Oh well. I love how I was gonna actually use a code to make it rain every day because I was so sick of watering things. I'm really lazy. But now that I have a silver can, it's okay. It's okay. And one day we'll have a gold can, and maybe we'll actually get like one of those like blue crystal cans. That could be cool. I like blue crystal cans. Oh, horse. Man, how am I gonna take care of a cow if I can't even take care of a horse? Can't even take care of a horse. It doesn't like me. Ah. Oh. Oh. No. I don't know why. I think there's something actually wrong with my computer. Oh well. That could be a thing. I have this like PC that I only bought like, I think it will be 3 years in September. And it has like a i7 chip or whatever. I don't know much about computers, to be completely honest. Did I get a flower already? Oh gosh, I don't know. Entertain you? Crap. I don't know. Thanks, some random. You're making me feel so much better. I don't know if I know the words to Raindrops Falling on My Head. If you provide them, then maybe I'll sing it for you. I don't know. We'll see. See how I feel by the time you do it. It goes like... No, I only know the first line. Wow. I'm actually usually really good at knowing songs and their lyrics, but usually I have to like hear the like beat first. I don't know. Okay. Now, you've heard it. I know it. No, I definitely have heard it before. Don't get me wrong. I just don't. See, now you're putting me on the spot to sing, and now I'm like really nervous. Alright, I'm just gonna do it. Raindrops are falling on my head. I don't know how it goes. That's not even the melody. Never mind. You know what? I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't. I can make up a song about the rain. Maybe. I don't know. Spot with nobody watching. It's over. It's done. Just gonna go to bed after this, and then it won't be raining anymore. And before it's raining tomorrow, after I said that, because that's also how my life would work. Oh good. Oh good. Sing something about sun. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. There we go. Ha! I knew that one. Hey, look! The sun's actually up. Oh, good. I have music again. So happy about this. Alright. Get my hands to stop sweating. Don't even know why they're sweating. I usually don't have sweaty hands. So, if this Let's Play ever makes it on YouTube, we should just name it Kelsey's Random Thought Processes and Singing. Because that's pretty much what this has been. And accompanied by percussion. Wait, no. Accompanied by some random on percussion. There we go. If I can even speak. I'm telling you. After you write, like, I think I wrote... Let's see. I wrote, like, 35... I think it was, like, 3,400 and something words today. It was rough. Mind you, Stephen King, in his book on writing, says that he writes 2,000 words a day. That doesn't mean that I'm better than Stephen King. I'm not. But to give you any indication of how much I'm writing, and that man puts out books like Madman. I was almost positive before I started this job that he actually made some sort of deal with the devil. But no, he's just motivated. Or I made a deal with the devil and I don't realize it until it's too late. I'll die and then the devil will be like, well, time to give me your soul. I'll be like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. I know. I really like my job. I know it seems like I'm complaining about it, which I'm not. It's just one of those things that, you know, it's almost 10 p.m. for me right now, so I've already completed my workday entirely, and now I'm trying to run an emulator after being really, really tired. But, other than Animal Crossing, I've been playing Atelier Rona Plus. Now, mind you, I've been playing, like, you know... Hi, Rojo! I'm gonna shorten that. No, I have not written the ending to Wild Season, but I know what it's going to be. So, I'm decently far along. I should be done here in the next couple of months. Well, hopefully, I'd love to be done next month, actually. That would be, like, my real goal, but... Oh, I'm going in here like I have a cow! Yeah, I don't have a cow! I want a cow. I should get a cow. But no, I have not written it. I know what it's gonna be. I pretty much know what's gonna be going up there. I've actually been, getting, like, my final outline done, that has everything actually correct, that I haven't been, like, suddenly like, oh shit, I really need this scene to make any of this actually make sense at all, because that's what happens when you do outlines. You know, you put everything very bare basic facts, and then you actually fill in what you truly need later. Honestly, I don't really outline well. I usually don't do it when I'm doing any of my other writing. I kind of just, well, no, it's a little bit more complicated than that. When I do a first draft, I usually don't outline. But when I do a second draft, after I've, like, read through the first draft, I usually have some sort of outline that I do, because I know if I want to move around events, or if there's events I need to add or withdraw or anything like that. But obviously people need to know what I'm doing. So that's been a little rough for me. You know, everybody kind of works in different ways. Why do I still have a tomato? Oh yeah, I picked one today. Yeah. Mary, one day you will love me. You'll see. I'll force enough stuff on you. You will love me. But, yeah, other than, I mean, the end might be really the last thing I do, because the thing is another thing is that obviously it helps to write everything in order for the programmers, so I've been doing, like, each season that I can jump around in and then turning in entire seasons at a time. Because that's a pretty decent chunk of stuff. So that's been kind of difficult too. So I've, like, actually put off, I probably would, but yeah, sorry I've been like rambling, because I've been playing this at the same time, but... Oh, thank you! I'm really happy that you're excited, Rojo. I'm really excited about it too. I mean, it's my first project. I graduated college last year, so I haven't really been out in the real world for that long. And I really hope people like this, because, I mean, when it comes, Sharon, my boss, came up with, like, the initial premise of the story and kind of, like, the basics of, like, what the characters looked like and what their occupations and first names were, but I added, like, pretty much everything else. So, once you guys, play, all the words that you see are totally mine, which that creative freedom is just fantastic. The span of the story, it's going to be about 3.5 years to 4 years. And that is actually how long the game itself is gonna last. We're not gonna really have an extended play option. Well, first of all, you will definitely be able to do everything you'd want to do, like get married and have a kid, mainly, within that time, like, really easily, unless you just totally slack off. So that shouldn't be an issue. But honestly, I'm doing such unique content. Like, for instance, all the festivals have different dialogue for different characters every time. It's exhausting. So I don't want to, like, suddenly make it that after the story's over it becomes very generic. So we're kind of thinking about doing an extended play as like a DLC at a later time, depending on whether that's something people actually want. But I think that's one of the reasons why we're gonna, like, really set ourselves apart from Harvest Moon, is because there's so much focus on the story that it doesn't even go on after the story. But I think that, I mean, gosh, I don't see how you're not gonna get at least 40 hours of gameplay. It's gonna be a lot. A lot of things will happen, unless you go to sleep at like 6 AM every day when you wake up. Actually, you wake up at 7 AM in the game. I don't think that's a spoiler. I hope not. But yeah, you wake up at 7 AM in the game. Instead of 6. But I think it's better. I don't know why I'm going in here again like I have a cow. Can I buy a cow? Can I buy a cow now? Technically? But I don't want to spend all of our money. I feel like that would be a poor use of time. And I've been talking, so of course I've just wandered around and done nothing, because I can't multitask worth crap. Don't say counter. Don't say counter. Damn it! When do you close, old man? Burr, burr, burr! I can't have normal store hours! Burr, 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 burr. Nothing can work out for me, so I'm going to go to bed, and then we'll forget about this happening. Okay, there we go. Oh no! Guys, we're having a hurricane! Damn it! The wind is too strong to go outside. Well, that's a thing. Oh well. Yeah, that will not happen in Wild Season. I mean, I think there is going to be a day that it's gonna close. Sometimes, so I don't know if any of you have watched Kitchen Nightmares, but I know that some places think that, like, closing down more will, like, why aren't you working? Oh, okay. Okay. My computer just decided it wanted to unselect it for some reason. I was really scared. But, like, some people believe that, like, how do I even phrase it? Oh my gosh, why can't I even speak? I can't speak. I don't know how to speak. Like, only operating certain times of the week will, like, cut down on your overhead because you don't have to pay for the electricity, like the lights being on or the cooking equipment being on and stuff like that. I don't see how that helps business, though. I don't see how that helps at all. But Kitchen Nightmares is pretty cool. I like the British one a little bit more than the American one. I feel like the producers of the American ones are like, ha ha ha, you're Gordon Ramsay, be mean. Well, like, in the other ones, it seems like he's at least trying to help people. He's just kind of harsh about it. But whatever. I've actually heard that most of the restaurants he helps don't actually survive. And I'm not sure why that is, whether, you know, it was just temporary help or people, you know, go back to the way they were because people don't really like to change anything about themselves at any point in time. But I don't know. I wish they succeeded. There's some nice people on there, but maybe they're only acting nice. I never know with television. I'm trying to remember the last time I've ever, like, actually sat down and watched TV. Well, I watch a lot of Top Gear, but that's on Netflix. I don't know if that technically counts. Top Gear is a great show. If you guys haven't heard of it, it's this British car review show, which sounds like it would be really, really boring, but the hosts are hilarious, and they do all these, like, really stupid challenges with cars, and it's a hoot. It's, like, my favorite show. Yeah, you know, part of me is like, yeah, it does kind of look like it's fake, but the other part of me is like, I could also see restaurant owners doing this stuff because well, especially in the United States, I don't know how it works over in Britain very well, but like in the United States, we just have like the stupidest system for restaurants. Like, you don't pay people properly, you know, the prices, like, yeah, they're cheap, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're getting good food, though. I just don't go to chain stuff anymore. Well, I'm all alternative like that, but no, actually, Austin doesn't really have chain restaurants. They don't really survive here. The closest thing you'll get is that, you know, an owner has a restaurant, you know, downtown and then in one of the suburbs or something, which isn't chain, that's just 2 locations, but I know. What kind of food do you guys like? This is making me really hungry talking about this, and I have an hour to go, and I'm not supposed to eat after 9 o'clock. But I like Thai food, I like Indian food, I like Vietnamese food. Vietnamese food is great. I like pasta. I like you know, since I moved here, I've kind of gotten over Mexican food. Like, don't get me wrong, there's great Mexican places here. What am I doing? I'm going to get flour, that's right. But I've had so much Mexican since I've gotten here, and Mexican just makes me feel terrible. Ooh, In-N-Out. Okay, confession time? I've never been to an In-N-Out burger. I've been to a Five Guys. Apparently In-N-Out burger is better according to some people. It actually seems like it's a fight with people. You live in oh yeah, you guys definitely have that stuff. I was actually thinking about moving to SoCal for a while. But I don't know. I mean, because the nice thing is that, you know, since the company's in the Philippines, I can kind of live where I want here since I'm so absolutely remote. I don't know why I just read the winery sign. Oh, so it didn't seem like I was stalling. Oh, it's Monday. Damn it. Well, guess somebody else is getting our flour. Congratulations, old woman. Oh, okay, congratulations, Mayor. Have our flour. He'll remember this, guys. Good. You better. The only thing that keeps this town afloat. But, California is just an expensive place to live. I had some friends who, like, really wanted to move to San Francisco, which I know is Northern California, but, it's so expensive there now. Like, I think it's because all of those tech companies are, like, cropping up and everybody wants, like, to live downtown and stuff, but it's been, like, insane. I'm sure you know more about that than me, some random, but, I also listen to a lot of podcasts from people out of San Francisco for some reason, but, yeah, it's just really, really expensive, and it's kind of depressing, because I think I'd like San Francisco. I've never actually been, which I mean, I think I should probably visit a place that I'd want to live. But I did go to LA. LA was okay. It was a place. I went there for Anime Expo actually, but I only went to Anime Expo for like 2 of the 5 days I was there, and I went to the merch room only. Cause that's the cool place. But I like was trying to go to like Sunset Boulevard, and the subway just decided it was not going to operate anymore. And then suddenly I was in the Korean ghetto. And I was like, great! Really happy about that. Oh, I have heard that San Francisco is a terrible place to drive. An absolute horrid place to drive. Austin's that way too now. Austin is built for maybe half the population it has, but there's been such a population boost. I think we're getting like 500 people a day or something. It's ridiculous. But yeah, obviously the roads can't handle that. And yeah, figured out the SoCal does have terrible public transportation. I had to wait in a CVS for somebody to pick me up. I mean, it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I would have been fine. But it's, you know, it's scary to even be in the, you know, richest part of the entire world, you know, when you have no idea where you are in a big city. You don't know who's hiding around corners, and I grew up in a suburb that might as well have been one huge gated community. So, to be honest, I'm not really well versed in certain things, and even now I live in a place that's pretty up there. I guess I'm gonna go to bed with my dog. I hope that didn't glitch something. Oh, that's kind of cool! Aw, that's almost like the dog can sleep in the bed with you, just like my cat sleeps in my bed with me. That'd be cute. I'm gonna do that from now on, if I remember. Which, aka I won't. Wow, we've gotten to the 15th. We started out like on what, the 7th? That's a thing. That's kind of a case. Oh, Kai's here. Forgot about that. Does anybody actually care about Kai? I don't. I don't care about Kai. But yeah, I'd love to visit San Francisco. I actually had a friend, I was in her wedding a year back, and they actually did San Francisco for their honeymoon. And they actually both ended up getting really, really sick and hated it. But it wasn't because of San Francisco. That would have really sucked, to go on your honeymoon and be really, really sick. Oh, you're a Dodgers fan? See, I will be honest, I don't know anything about sports. I know some football teams because my parents, when I was growing up, just are like obsessed with football. And I did really like the World Cup. I kept up with the last 2 World Cups. Why are you sick? I fed you. Damn it. Just want my cow. Just want my cow. Why are they all sick? Did I not feed them yesterday? That's it. I'm not allowed to have chickens anymore. People died because of the team rivalry. See, that's so freaking stupid. Like, it's a team. I'm sorry. Like, there's no reason to get violent with anybody about a team. That's just... Oh. Hurricane. Damn it! Okay, I'm never gonna get my cow. It's just never gonna happen. I forgot about the hurricane. I forgot. I was too busy talking about other things, like San Francisco and stuff that's not about the game at all. But really, I mean, what do you say about a Harvest Moon game? Look, here's the thing. Harvest Moon games are really great. I really like Harvest Moon games. I'm even a fan of some of the more recent ones, which I know is, you know, not exactly the most popular opinion to have. But they're really, you know, it's just like watching somebody play Skyrim, which I personally like to watch people play Skyrim. But a lot of people say it's just super boring. And, well, I don't think this is boring, but it is repetitive. Repetitive is a good word for it. Not really marketing myself very well, am I? Oh, you got trash talked with a guy at a sandwich shop? Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm really, really happy he, you know, actually cared enough. Man, people in this country are so stupid. This country is stupid. Oh, you didn't like Skyrim? Why didn't you like Skyrim? That was kind of my first Elder Scrolls game. I played Oblivion a little bit. I had a really, really stupid horse. I named it Dumbass. It got attacked by wolves one day and just kind of disappeared, so I thought it died. And like, I'm not kidding, like 10 hours later, it suddenly shows up and just starts attacking me when I fast traveled somewhere. I'm not sure how, not sure why. It just wanted to do that. And I swear to God, if either of these people will not sell me medicine today, I will die. And we will be down 2 chickens and everybody in town will hate us. I'm grouping us, by the way. I'm not gonna have this be my thing. Okay, Sasha, I just want to buy some stuff. Oh my... I hate everything. We would have totally had enough for a cow today. I'm so angry. Just want a cow. Can at least get a milker right now. Oh, I forgot that you can make jewelry in this game. Did I ever make jewelry? Yeah, I've made jewelry before. It's cooking that I haven't really done before. I don't really like cooking. I don't know. Yeah, you know, I actually, one of the times I played, I bought it on PS3. Okay, actually do this in front of the chicken. Just a second, some random. I need to concentrate. I need to make sure I actually do this correctly. This is very important. Oh, good. Okay. Very important. There we go. Okay, yeah, the time that I played on the PS3, which I actually ended up trading in the game because the bugs became so bad, it was like every time this same moose ran into a river, it would just completely crash the game. Anyway, I played like a rogue Khajiit. I think that's what they were called. Please don't kill me. And yeah, you know, after a while, I kind of realized that I was getting away with stuff very easily. So I understand that concern. I just think the game's really pretty. Now I have it on my PC. It's one of the only PC games I actually own. And I just have T-Detect off, so nothing can see me, and I just like run around and just look at stuff. Because that's how I play video games. I'm actually really bad at video games. Except for like really hard turn-based games. I'm really good at like Shin Megami Tensei. I don't know why. The guy would be like, "Who's there? Must have been my imagination." Yeah, that happened to me. Till I went to like some like mines or something, and these like there was like this machine stuff. I think they were like the dwarves put them there or something, and they were all like, "We want to kill you," and I was like, "Oh, okay." But one of the things I did to make it more fun back when I was playing PS3 version is I would just steal every book. I would be like a kleptomaniac for books, and I just had a house in Whiterun that was just full. It was pretty great. And you know, honestly, like, I wish the dragons were a little less frequent. And had a little bit more going for them. Cause that first dragon fight, man, not like the very beginning opening sequence, but like the one at the tower was so cool. And there's sometimes that's like really awesome when you go into a city and suddenly the dragon starts like attacking the city or something. But after a while, I just felt like it was, oh my gosh, the corn. Guys, the corn. I'm so happy. But sometimes, like, I just felt like I was seeing dragons so much after a while, and it kind of just, like, really took the mystique of them away. And I know that, like, And maybe the issue with that was the fact that they made it that you had to get dragon souls to get shouts. So I mean, obviously you had to encounter them at least somewhat commonly if you wanted to beat like the main story, which I mean, I've never beaten the main story of a what am I keep doing? Of a Elder Scrolls game, but I probably haven't put in the hours that like anybody else has at any point in time. Cause like I think I only had like 30 or 40 hours on the PS3 version, and then on the one that I have on the PC, like I don't even think I put in 10. Meanwhile, I have like almost 500 hours. No, I have well over 500 hours in Animal Crossing now. I had to restart my town though. It was like really depressing actually. Didn't want to restart my town, guys. It was so beautiful, but my town now is really beautiful. But you thought the first 10-minute sequence was pretty bad? I thought it was okay. I guess. You know, sometimes it's really hard to start a video game, to be completely honest. I mean, I think, well, I won't comment on Wild Season, but, I thought it was okay. It got you where you were going. I thought it was better than the Oblivion one, actually, which I'm sure there would be people who disagree with me. But I thought the Oblivion one was just, like, very cliche. This one at least had, like, you know, a dragon in it. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a Skyrim and Elder Scrolls thing, it seems like, unfortunately. Next time I play this, we should play a game called How Many Times Will Kelsey Whistle? Because that's apparently a thing I do a lot. But yeah, they did have a lot of characters, like, I mean, I think that, like, maybe the setup of the actual characters was a little bit more realistic on where they were, except for the guy running. I don't know how we were supposed to actually have been able to hear him. He was pretty far by the time he got shot, but whatever. But I thought it was okay. I mean, I kind of didn't like for a game that, I mean, I know it doesn't like absolutely hinge on your choices or anything, and I don't necessarily need to play games that hinge on your choices, to be honest, but, I feel like it can be very arbitrary sometimes, but, like, once you escape, it's like, it's not like suddenly like, oh, you're on those people's sides, like you're Stormcloak now, or you're with the Empire now, or whatever. It's less like, no, I guess you escaped with that person, which, I mean, I understand why you wouldn't want to, like, determine your allegiance right then and there, but you would think at least, like, I don't know, something would come out of it, but maybe I just haven't been through the main story, and I haven't really played the main story terribly much. But, I don't know. Skyrim's a game. It happened. People really like it. People still really like it. Pretty cool for them. You know what game I never played that, like, I kind of actually did want to play, even though it's totally not the style of game I play? It was GTA 5. Random, did you play GTA 5? I thought that I really, like, Rockstar really does some of the best trailers. They did such good trailers for that game that I was suddenly like, I want to play that. That is what I want to play. But then it came out and I was like, I don't want to pay $60 for it, and then it never really happened, and now I'm kind of sitting here like, I know people liked it. I know there was some stuff about the online being all wonky, but they fixed it. But that's pretty much what I know. Kind of disappointing in that, but I don't know. I've also really wanted to play The Last of Us, but I'm so bad at shooters. I'm almost like ready to just do like a Let's Play or something. But I might just go ahead and wait until I get a PS4 too. I'm gonna get a PS4 the day No Man's Sky comes out, which is also not the type of game I usually play, but that trailer at E3 just like knocked me off my feet. That looks like an incredible game. If it's doing everything they're saying it is, which the guy definitely seems like he's pretty laid back. He doesn't seem like he's overstretching too much, and the processes that I've talked with devs and stuff seems like it would actually work. So that's kind of cool, and I really hope it's really great. And compared to Skyrim's opening sequence, it was better. That's apples and oranges, man. Apples and oranges. Get away from my girl. 'Cause, you know, girls can't be friends with guys. It's all about the sex. Oh, you didn't consider it to be a third-person shooter? Like, would you think that somebody who usually does, like turn-based RPGs, the occasional platformer, life simulation, and actually considers herself really, really terrible, with even action RPGs would actually be good at that game? I don't think so. I'm terrible at Skyrim. I don't know how anybody can actually be terrible at Skyrim, but I'm actually terrible at Skyrim. Oh. Father and uncle. Just a second, my cat has decided she's gonna strike again. Oh, okay. Come over there, baby. There you go. What a good girl. Alright. Don't do whatever you're thinking you're gonna do. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, well, that's nice that the game discourages you, but man, I don't know, like, I was even bad at, like, Metal Gear Solid. I actually ended up watching somebody play through all 4 of the games for me, and I love Metal Gear Solid. Like, I really love Metal Gear Solid, but I know that I would just suck at them. And, by the way, I think we can get a cow tomorrow. I think we can get a cow tomorrow. I think I'm gonna have enough money to get a cow tomorrow. I'm real excited. Yeah, you definitely have to look like, oh, I'm looking to the right to see the random bandit that dies, and then like, then I have to look and see the guy who's talking for Uldrick or whatever the hell his name is. I don't know. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. Going to water everything. I don't think I got that one. Nope. Sure did. Yeah. Oh, good. I wonder why this grew a day late. Or did it not, and I just didn't pick it. Whatever. And I should probably cut that grass once I'm done with this, because I think we're gonna buy a cow. I think this is finally the day. And I'm really, really excited. So excited. You're on your third playthrough of The Last of Us? Wow, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that T in front totally made me like question myself for a second, even though that's totally what we were just talking about. I've heard from people it's fantastic. You cat, you can knock it on my keyboard. No, honey. But yeah, I've heard it's just really fantastic. I mean, the narrative is supposed to be really, really good. I heard the DLC narrative was really good too. So it's definitely something I feel like I should play, but I don't know. Like, I wonder how much the PS3 version is now that like the PS4 like updated version came out. Because maybe I can get it for cheap enough that I can justify if I end up just being awful at it. I won't be like, I can't believe I bought this game. Like, I actually did the thing for a couple of months that... Wow, I didn't even finish watering. I did a thing for a couple of months that I didn't buy any new games. Better opening sequences. What's my favorite opening sequence in a video game? I really like the opening sequence in Metal Gear Solid 2. which I guess you technically play through, but I felt like that was a really awesome way to open. Oh, BioShocks was really good. I watched somebody play BioShocks, the first one. I've actually not seen Infinite or the second game. I know some people didn't like the second game. Shit, what else has had some really good opening sequences? I didn't like Bravely Default, so now I'm going through games that I've played before. I really like the opening to, the first Phoenix Wright game. I don't know, I know that's a little out there. Not necessarily the same as some of the other games we mentioned. I actually forget the opening to Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm sure Metal Gear Solid 3 had a great one. Metal Gear Solid 3 is my favorite out of the series. Snake Eater! Man, Naked Snake is such a man. Like, man, I don't know, he looks exactly the same as Solid Snake, and you would think that that would lead me to feel the same way, but no. Naked Snake. Naked Snake's so much better. Because Big Boss, he's like, oh yeah. Like, okay. I have not played Infamous 2. That's not... Sing the Snake Eater song. That's actually the only part that I know. Snake Eater! That's it. Wish I knew more. I should know more. But, you know, honestly, I don't think I've been really wowed by, like, too many video game opening sequences. At least some random, like, instantly answered you. I've just been sitting here like, I don't know. But, thank you, Blurb Bop, for the question. Should talk more. Everyone should talk more, so some random doesn't have to feel like he has to entertain me the entire time. The last 30 minutes. It's okay. I don't know, I don't bite. I don't really even know how to bite. And, oh gosh. Yeah, I would definitely have to look up the Snake Eater song to be able to sing it, but it's like the bonziest song ever, and I love it, because I love Bon. Me entertain you! Yeah! You entertain me! Yeah, well, you know. We're entertaining each other. Believe me, if if you weren't talking to me, I'd be on like the weirdest tirade right now. I don't even know about what. There's no more chicken feed. Crap. Crap. I think it closes soon. I think it closes soon. No. 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 Don't close. Don't close. You can't do it to me. You can't do it to me. Crap, 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 crap. Okay. I think I did it. I think it's okay. Yeah. Nailed it. I have some chicken feed, so now we will not have to spend more money on medicine so we can buy a cow. Maybe we'll buy the cow tomorrow. Do, 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 do. It will be the best. My song changed. I failed. Sorry. Yeah, you know, actually, I got the first Infamous, as a part of, like, the whole PSN debacle a few years back, and I played, like, the opening sequence, and then I played nothing else. Not really sure why. I thought it kind of looked cool, but it was also, like, an action thing, and I'm not really into action things, but it was, like, one of the better games from that list. I did get Little Big Planet. That I played a lot. Little Big Planet's great, you guys. I'm so excited for the PS4 one. It's gonna be awesome. Do I need to do anything else? No. I don't need to do anything else. I think we might be approaching our last day, guys. We'll see how competent I am. Maybe there'll be 2 more days. But that PSN thing was interesting. I'm surprised people actually got games out of it, to be completely honest. I was also an ambassador, like, I think it was like kind of around the same time that those things happened, or maybe I'm just getting my times in my life wrong. But, have this nice big pink XL 3DS now that has all of these advanced games on it, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful. But yes, Little Big Planet is great. Little Big Planet is a fantastic game. Actually not sure why I didn't have it at the time, because I'm almost positive now thinking about it that my PS3 became bundled with Little Big Planet. I bought my PS3 fairly late. Meanwhile, I'm gonna get a PS4 a lot earlier. But yeah, I really like it. I mean, it's cute. I love the narrator guy. My favorite game from them is definitely Tearaway, though. I actually played that only a few months ago, and I love Tearaway. Tearaway is wonderful. Some random, have you played it? I know you have a Vita. Because you want to get Wild Season for the Vita, which that's what I'd get it for if I was not gonna hate myself after everything. Also, I think it's like reading your own novel after you write a novel. I just don't think I can do it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll be really, really narcissistic and just like play the game I wrote. Whoa. Whoa. What'd it do? Oh no. Yeah, you know, Tearaway, I didn't buy when it came out, but I bought it later and I just like never like got the chance to play it because backlog and stuff. But that's one of the reasons why this summer I just didn't buy any new games and went through, like, I played like 6 or 7 games in my backlog and Tearaway was one of them. And I was just like, where has this been all my life? And I was like, oh yeah, I just didn't play this because I'm stupid. But yeah, Tearaway was just amazing. And it like, you know, and I wasn't like sad when it was over either. Like, I felt like it was like the perfect length. I'm really excited for the PS4 version that's coming out, though a lot of people are like, oh, the PS4 is taking away an exclusive from the Vita. I'm just like, whatever. More Tearaway. But Tearaway was really great. What else? What other games did I play during my new game Exodus? Or I always called it my new game Lent. I played the second Phoenix Wright game. I'd played the first one like forever ago and loved it, but I just never continued for some reason. I played the, I never can pronounce this right, Danganronpa. That was really good. And I played Tales of the Abyss for the 3DS. That was my third Tales game, and by far my second favorite because I hated Graces. Graces is just, I could rant for hours about why I hate Graces. Like, that is like one of my biggest pet peeve games. Graces is the worst. I think partially I feel that way because I played Vesperia beforehand. And Vesperia is like one of my top 10 favorite games now. But man, was the story in Graces just terrible. But I liked Abyss. Abyss was pretty good. I mean, it had its flaws. I mean, Vesperia had its flaws, but it was pretty good. I actually own Symphonia and Exilia, and I didn't go out and buy Exilia 2 today. I'm not actually sure why I didn't. Oh, right, because I was writing all day. But I want to play those at some point. But, gosh, what else did I play? Definitely play more things. Oh, when I started that, I was finishing up Bravely Default. So I guess I'll include Bravely Default. I played Long Lives the Queen, which is actually a Steam game, which is uncommon for me. But that was really fun. Look that up. It's kind of like a visual novel, and based on your choices, you like try to get the princess to actually live to her coronation day, but you keep killing her because you make terrible choices. Or okay choices that have unforeseen consequences. But finally beat that, so that was pretty cool. And then of course I just playing a stupid amount of Animal Crossing, because that's what I do. Okay. Cow. Cow. Let's get a cow. They're closed on Mondays, so I'm pretty sure I can get a cow right now. Oh my god! This is gonna be the best day ever! Gonna get myself a cow. It's going to be really great. Gonna get myself a cow and name him Steak. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna name it Steak! It's happening! It's happening! Yeah. I definitely recommend Danganronpa. It's about a 12-hour game, which for a visual novel is pretty decent. I really liked it. I felt like the mechanics were actually pretty good for what they were. And my only thing is that, oh no, I didn't name it for Steak! Some random! That would have been perfect. That will be the next cow. We'll have Steak and for Steak. It will be perfect. It'll be the best. Ah, why didn't I even do that? Oh, hi cow. You're my favorite. You're my favorite. I've never loved a cow more than you. Never. Whoa. Why do I keep messing this up? Probably because I'm on my thing. I can get that. The other visual novel I played recently is, I actually played, Love Plus. I played the first one. There was like a fan patch for it. I tried playing it in Japanese, but to be honest, my Japanese is pretty terrible. I thought it would help me with my Japanese, and I was like, you know what? No. That game's interesting. That's a good word for it. Interesting. Really like the parts where you're actually like getting to know the girls, because they're surprisingly in depth. Which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting them to be very generic, but I felt like they had pretty unique problems and were like their own people. But then once you actually start dating them and like the real game starts, like you have to like touch them and do all this kind of weird stuff, which I mean, I don't mind, like necessarily, because I like girls too, but I don't know. I just felt like it was very exploitive. But I don't know why I'm going back in there. Alright, what time is it? Oh, I can totally do another day. Yeah, like, you have to like rub your stylus, which in this case was my mouse, like all over them, like to like make out with them in public. And sometimes they'd be like, I don't know if I really want to do this, and you do it anyway. It's like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this. But yeah. Oh, hey! There's a cow festival tomorrow. I bought my cow in time. Oh, just kidding. I didn't buy my cow in time at all. Really sad now. Whatever, Barley. Don't like you. Gonna go see my cow! Wait, did I feed him yesterday? I love how I just bought this cow and I didn't even feed him yesterday. I went and cut him food. I'm just gonna say you're here. Okay. Good job. But yeah, Love Plus, like, I liked it overall. I did all 3 girls. You could have 3 save files. So you can do all 3. But yeah, you know, Japanese, you know, some people it comes really easy for them. Like, I dated a guy for a while, like, who I was actually dating while I took Japanese in college. Now, I think he picked it up really well because Spanish is his first language, and they actually share vowels and stuff. But, you know, since he spoke 2 languages already, I think picking up a 3rd was a lot easier for him. I was really good at grammar and really good at writing Japanese. I wasn't very good at speaking or listening to it. or really reading it. I was better at writing it, which is weird, but it's just the case of what happened. Oh. See, I've always wanted to learn Korean. I thought that would be fun. But one of the reasons why I stopped kind of learning Japanese, to be honest, is because for a long time I listened to Japanese music, because like I really like pop music and rap and stuff, and I do this with Korean music as well, but I like hate the words to them a lot of the time. So it was like this perfect world that I could listen to the beats and there's still B vocals, but I didn't understand what they were saying. Well, I was starting to get to the point in Japanese where I understood what they were saying, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this, and I stopped. Now, my Japanese did actually get pretty decent, because I think I've mentioned this before, but I went over to teach in Japan. I was supposed to be over there for a year, and I got a flu shot the second week I was there. Turns out I'm allergic to the flu shot, like deathly allergic to the flu shot. I was in a hospital in Nagoya for 15 days. Yeah, I got really good at telling people what hurt and what didn't on my body, and so I'm really good at that vocabulary now. I had to come home. That's how I got I wouldn't have actually been available for the wild season job if it didn't happen, so I'm like kind of thankful for it. But sign a document? No, I did not have to sign a document. I have gotten the flu shot before, actually, and it ended up that the company that provided the flu shot, because like the clinic that gave it to me like reported the incident and everything, it was the same company I would have gotten it from here. It's like 3 major companies like distribute them worldwide. But I've gotten the flu shot before, and the worst thing that's happened to me is just like, you know how you can get like a slight like chest cold from them? That's like, oh, there goes our honey. That's like the worst I've gotten from it. And then, no, but I did not have to do that. And actually the thing is I was running a slight fever when they gave it to me, but they told me it was fine. And then like I taught for 3 days, like I was shadowing. And by the way, I'm not allergic to eggs. And I fainted, and I woke up in the hospital, and I couldn't move my left leg at all. It took me about 3 months to be able to walk again. Yeah, I had to be like pumped with steroids. Like the 5th night I was there, my heart rate got down to like 10 beats per minute. Almost died. There was finally a point that a nurse like just sat down and held my hand and just like stayed with me. It was like, it was serious. And I had to spend some time back here, but I mean that's why I'm even in Austin, honestly. My parents moved down here 3 years ago now for my dad's job, so I'm actually living with them because up until like, I actually still have brain swelling, so like up until like a month or 2 ago I like couldn't even drive. So I always feel so stupid when I'm like, yeah, I'm 23 and I live with my parents, but I think I have a pretty damn good reason for it. And hey, now this is letting me save a bunch of money because I have a job and I don't have any bills to pay, which is great. But yeah, all from the flu. Yep, that could apparently happen. It's very rare. But I apparently have rare things happen to me. So, yeah. Pro tip, flu shots can kill you. The more you know. But yeah, dealing with that in a foreign country is not fun. At all. I spent more time in the hospital in Japan than I did outside of it. I spent 13 days outside of it, 15 days in it. And then, I got medical transport home. So, yep. It's a story. It's a thing that happened. It almost kind of doesn't feel like it happens, except for the fact that I get migraines like once a week. because brain swelling sucks. But yeah, that's not supposed to go down. I'm probably going to have brain swelling for like 4 more months, they said. So, yeah. Flu shots, guys. I'm never getting one again, that's for sure. Can I do one more day? I'm gonna do one more day. Why not? We actually have put a dent into this season. Sort of. I'm really proud. Yeah, I can notice the brain swelling, whenever I get migraines, where the migraine hurts is, where the brain swelling is. I have brain swelling where my left body, motor function happens. So, yeah, I couldn't move my leg for a few months. My arm had very, very weak, strength. No, Tarish. This is, Harvest Moon Friends of Meridian Town, which is a remake of the PS1, Back to Nature, which I believe was the 3rd or 4th game in the series. It was definitely the 3rd, console one. There was a few on Game Boy. So this is pretty far down the line. The first one was for the NES, and this is for the Game Boy Advance. So, wait, I think it was for the SNES, sorry. I always forget to put my S's in front of things. Yeah, thanks for the question. Sorry we've been talking about my medical issues for the past, like, 10 minutes. It's always a story people are very confused about when I tell it, though. Because that shouldn't happen when you get a flu shot. At all. So, yeah, my Japan adventure was cut very, very short. But, yeah, I got better at speaking Japanese, so that was at least a thing that happened. I always gotta look on the bright side, right? Gonna harvest some corn, gonna do some stuff. This is the last day I'm playing. And just a reminder for anybody who's joined us recently, we are not gonna have the podcast tomorrow. I had something come up that unfortunately cannot be done. You know, the thing is if there was a place for this to happen to me, Japan was it. Yell nurse in Japanese. Actually, they just told me to call them nurse. So I pressed the button, and my favorite nurse, her name was Aiko, and she came in, and I was just like, Aiko-san, I need something. So, some random, I can't do everything you want. You can't always get what you want. But, I would love to visit Japan again. I don't think I want to work there. It ends up the company I was going to be with, nobody I trained with really is that fond of them. So, probably not going to go over and do that again. And, well, obviously I'm working where I am now, but I would love to go back. But yeah, I think that being there might have been the best place to be. I was at a Red Cross hospital. It was the biggest one in Nagoya, which Nagoya is the 3rd largest city in Japan. I think sometimes Yokohama takes it over as 3rd, so sometimes it's like 3rd or 4th. So I was at a fantastical medical facility, and I have to say, I've been in the hospital before in the States. I think my care was so much better, and that's with a language barrier. And the language barrier was pretty strong. I had a manager who was a wonderful, wonderful woman. Her English was great, and she came in as much as she could to translate for me, but, I mean, she obviously had a job. She couldn't be there 24/7, and I was in the hospital again for 15 days. So that was kind of crazy, but I would love to go again. My saddest thing is I had like the coolest apartment. Like it was small but it faced south, so the lighting was like wonderful, and the room, like you walked in, it was your kitchen and your bathroom, and then you had like a door you went through, and it was one huge room, but there was like a place that I could very easily put my futon. So like it opened up the room insanely, and it had like these nice hardwood floors, and it was right next to a 7-Eleven, and it was a great place. I actually don't have pictures because it was still messy from when I moved in, and I was like, oh, on Sunday, my first day off, I'm gonna take pictures. Yeah, I was in the hospital on Sunday, so it never happened, and it was really sad, but I would love to go back and visit. I've actually thought about if I save up enough money and I'm like just still kind of bumming around here, like maybe just going for a month or so and just getting like, doing like a month for month thing, because actually if I go over there I'll be so much more on time with everybody in the company that I could actually work in the day. But yeah, some random. If you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need. See, I actually can't sing. I know it seems like maybe I can slightly sing. I actually can't. It's not a thing. But yeah, I definitely recommend Japan for anybody who wants to go. It's very different, in a very cool way. I mean, obviously anime doesn't really present the country in the way it actually is, just like our media doesn't present, the way America actually is. But I will say that, why am I trying to sell this? I will say that, something that especially slice of life animes have like really done is like, the country is just as beautiful as like the background drops in those are. I mean, it's the prettiest place I've been, and I've been to like most of the Caribbean. I've been to a lot of places. So, where am I going? No, I cannot tap dance some random. I don't know where you've gotten this from. This is not a thing. No tap dancing. No tap dancing at all. Nope, they are not always saving the world. One thing I did notice that like really, really surprised me is that since Japan is so safe, you know how you like in all like animes and stuff, you see like, like elementary